Hey everybody, so the reason I'm doing this video is because I subscribed to someone's YouTube channel and her username, if I'm saying it right, is Honey Chow. And she is Scottish and she is living in England right now, and even though, it's all Britain, I guess people try to impersonate her accent, and so she was, saying if anybody could do a good Scottish accent, to do it. Well, I can't. But I thought, I live here in the South and everybody thinks we're idiots and, whatever. We are not like how they portray in that movie Deliverance and all that stuff. I mean, there are some people that, like, you can tell they kind of live off the beaten track, I guess. But it's nothing like what you see on TV. They might talk like that, some people. They don't act like that, and they don't, make you squeal like a pig while they, yeah. But anyway, so what I have done, my whole family has a pretty strong accent. Everyone around here has a pretty strong accent, and you might still be able to hear it in my voice, but, I used to have a really strong Southern accent, and my husband's family is all from up north, and his accent is very neutral, and we've been dating, well, we're married, but we dated ever since I was 14, and, we've been married for over 6 years now. So, I mean, we've been together like 11 years. And we moved to Fayetteville because he was in the Army, and it was just like a big melting pot, and I had to really work on my accent to try to get it more neutral. And I have a lot of people, ask me if I'm from up north or something, but whenever I'm up there, they can totally tell that I'm not from up north. And if I'm ever around my family, or if someone calls me from my family and I'm talking to them, or if I'm around someone with a really strong Southern accent, I just pick it right back up while I'm talking to them. I guess like how, if you speak Spanish and English and you're with a Spanish speaker, you'll speak Spanish, and then, you just can just switch back and forth, even though it's not two different languages, although it might seem like it sometimes. But anyway, what I'm going to do is talk in my Southern accent, which is completely authentic. And I'm actually going to read some phrases out of a country dictionary. It's Just Talk Country Dictionary. I got this at Chimney Rock. I guess it's like a little tourist attraction, but, I don't think people really go there from all over the country. I don't know. Maybe they just think they need to have this dictionary for people who aren't from the South in case they need to learn what a word means. And it's a lot of times older people that you still hear talking like this. And some of them I haven't heard of, but I'm going to read some for you. So, hanker means to yearn. I hanker to go back home and see the folks sometimes, which means, I yearn to go back home and see my family sometimes. Let's see. Okay, hard means hired. I hired an extra hand to help pick corn. So I guess that means you hired someone to help you pick your corn. Okay, I like this one. I hear this a lot. Hogwash, which means false information. That ain't true. It's just a lot of hogwash. Sorry. See, my voice didn't even want to do this. Okay, so that just basically meant you're lying. Okay, heerd means like I heard something. I come by to see you because I heard you was feeling poorly. I came by to see you because I heard you were sick. Okay, heel, which is spelled in the country dictionary as He', which means he will. Heel. Okay. Do you think he'll win the election? Do you think he will win the election? Okay, hereabouts, which means in this area. We ain't got no school hereabouts. So we don't have a school in this area, which we all have schools, okay? Okay, and I hear this one too. Hiding her hair, which means any trace. I ain't seen hiding her hair of the young'uns for an hour, which means I haven't seen the kids at all for an hour. Howdy do, which means hello. Howdy do. Purty day, ain't it? How do you do? It's a pretty day, isn't it? Let's see. Okay, so get your ears lowered, which means to get your hair cut. You look different today. You get your ears lowered. Yeah, so you look different. Did you get your hair cut? I hear this. Guesstimate, which is an estimate. I ain't really sure about my figures. It's just a guesstimate, so don't hold me to that price. Which means I'm not really sure that my arithmetic is correct, so please do not hold me to that price. Now I hear this one too. This one's mainly like I hear my mama say this, and you know she's like 86. Gully washer, which means a very hard rain. Woo! What a rain we had last night. It was a toad strangler and gully washer. So you're talking about how bad the rain was, and it was a toad strangler, meaning I guess it was so deep it would drown toads, and it was a gully washer. Figured, I say this when I'm talking to my mama, and tons of people say this one. It means deduced, like you figured out something. Figured. I figured that's what would happen, and I was right. So I figured that's what would happen, and I was right. Here, this one, gussied up, which means to get dressed up. What you all gussied up for? Going to a dance? So they're asking, why are you all dressed up? Are you going to a dance? And if you're depressed, you would say, got the blahs. I got the blahs today. I just wish I hadn't got out of bed. So I'm depressed, and I should have stayed in the bed. Gentleman is gentleman. He's quite a gentleman, being so polite and all. So, you know, it's a really polite guy. I hear this one, and I just think it is so funny, and I love it. Again, by my memo. Catch and get along. A catch and get along is like a pain or an ache, or you're like stiff when you're walking or something. I can't walk that far. I got to catch and get along. So I can't walk very far because I've got to catch. I catch and I get along. I guess a catch when like a cramp or like a pain, it just kind of stops you. A catch. Keeping company means to date, like courting or going with somebody. Jed is keeping company with Donna Mae now. I'm picking ones that I know or I've heard, not ones that I feel like are made up or something. Kittle of fish is a bad situation. Now, ain't that a fine kettle of fish? So, like, I don't know, something bad happens, and it's just like an expression. It's just a bad kettle of fish. Or like piano, if you're talking about playing the piano or something, they say piano or piany. Sarah Ann is the church piano player. And then I guess it's just stuff like, oh, I hear this one, play purties or toys. That youngin' has got lots of play purties. So it's like a kid with a lot of toys or something. I think a lot of what we do is things like, if you're saying the number 10, we say tin, like T-I-N, like a piece of aluminum tin, and I do that. Or, like instead of saying pen, we say pen, like, can you hand me that writing pen? And I do that. Or if we're trying to say, like, if someone's like, well, where's the bank? And, if it's right over there or something, you'll say, oh, it's over yonder. Yonder just, I guess, I don't know how to describe it. I guess it's like a descriptive word for, like, just right over there. Oh, and I love this one. Jeff Foxworthy says it, and it's so true. I hear it all the time. Y'ont to. Like, y'all wanna go grab a hamburger, which just means do you want to, like do you wanna go get a hamburger. So anyway, there's my Southern accent and or words. I'm trying to speak like I normally do, but I tried to bring it out when I said those phrases and those words. So I hope it was fun and interesting, and we're not all stupid, and we have schools, and I mean, we have the same IQs as anyone else. Now, an IQ is just your intelligent quotient, so that's just your, I guess, your capacity to learn. That doesn't necessarily mean you'll use it all, and that applies to people all over the world, regardless of your country or where you are at in your country, whether it's first, second, or third world, whatever. So I just wish everybody would quit picking on people in general. So anyway, I hope this was fun. I hope you laughed, and I can always do more if you want me to. So have a good day, and I will talk to all of you later. Bye.